Morning. I don't even have Facebook pulled up. I always get this warning that Facebook uses a lot of memory and that my computer would behave better if I didn't have it running. So that's easy. I just don't have it running.
Did I take him up or no?
No. My husband just showed me that the twins left their iPads here. So good times, great oldies. Let's go over to the group. All right. Good morning. Oh, I am. Okay, it is working. Awesome. Good morning. All right. As you notice, we don't have a new pattern to tell you about. So good morning. Hi. Oh, good morning from New Mexico. I wonder if you live near Joan. Oh my gosh. Kellen was like rushing my husband out of the door yesterday. He was like, come on, like making all these faces. And they pull up to school and he didn't have his backpack. Oh my gosh. I am cozy. This is my my So Plush. What do you call? I always forget what it's called from So English. Super Plush. There you go. Gah! D. That is not allowed. You literally posted like 3 times last week and we're on a sewing like you were making all the progress. Wow. Thank you. Good morning. Super Plush. Yes. So Plush, Super Plush. It's one of my favorite fabrics, not gonna lie. Whew. Wow. All right. So, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna turn this on and I'm gonna hit save because apparently I learned something very important last week. This is my family PC laptop. I don't know, it's a Dell, whatever. I don't use PCs a lot. And so I have my new CAD software on here and I'm like learning it, which is a lot of like hunting and picking and like searching for things. It's exhausting. It's kind of getting on my nerves right now. And apparently when you take some time off and you don't open it every day or something, the computer decides to restart on its own. And yeah, I lost like a good 4 days worth of work on the kids' pajamas. So I'm trying to recreate that this morning, unfortunately. It's a little frustrating, not gonna lie. CAD design software, this one's actually awesome. It's called StyleCAD. It does some magical stuff. But when you don't actually know how to use it and you're learning it, yeah. I've got to figure out autosave. I know, right? It has to. It's probably a setting. So like in Illustrator, the setting is you have to go into your preferences and tell it to autosave every 2 minutes or whatever you want. Now, here's a trick though. If you're working on art within Illustrator and it's like a big file, Illustrator will automatically shut off the autosave. Ask me how I know. So I got to figure out how to turn on autosave. In fact, let's write a note to ourselves. But right now, I mean, truth be told, I'm doing a double whammy here. Well, like a bird is attacking my window. Sorry. I am not just drafting the pajamas because this is a new CAD software that I want to use everything. Good morning, Kim. I want to have blocks within it so that I can manipulate the blocks and go from there. Well, so I know last week that I saved these blocks, but because I don't know how to use the CAD software, I don't know how to pull up the blocks that I've saved. So I got some learning to do. And I have a whole binder here of like tutorials, but some of it is like there's just, I mean, it's like Illustrator. There's food on that page. There's just so much. And of course there's like 4,000 ways to do one thing. And so it's a steep learning curve. So anyway, I'm back at it. I've already drafted the bodice for my front and back block for kids. Excuse me. I'm working on a sleeve. It's good. I'm remaining hopeful. So today's the 19th. I just got to get it into testing Halloween. It'll take me 3 weeks. It'll work this. No word. It should be. I don't know, Jenny. I don't know. There isn't for the open recent. I like the options are funky. Open style direct, open multiple styles, new style. But then if I do new style, and it loves to tell me that another user has that file open, I'm like, what? It would only be me. That's funny, Jessica. So I'm learning, you know? I've just come to terms with the only way that I can truly learn something is by spending lots of hours messing it up. So I just mess up fast and often and try and get where I'm supposed to go. Like, you know, the path could be straight, but for Jessica to get there, it has to look kind of like, ooh. And this is always like the last 12 hours. It's all good. It's all good. How are you logged into the PC when you were doing the box? I only have one log. That's a good question. I don't use PCs. Is that obvious? Maybe I should like shut down everything. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'll get there eventually. All right. So, in other news, version 2 of my squirrel ears. Not much better. I'm going to show you actually. Hold on. I think we talked about my goat ears last week. So version 2 is a little teddy bear-esque. I didn't put wire in them. But the problem is they're still like wide. I think they need to be more. But the director wants them way up here. So we're going to put them way up here. I don't know. You know? But hey, we'll just keep looking at the tail because I'm pretty proud of that. You're a PC girl living in an Apple world. I am not. I switched to a MacBook. Gosh, we were still living in Virginia. I don't even know. Not going back. Sid. It does look like Sid from Ice Age. You nailed it. That's so funny, Kelsey. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm fighting with that. Yesterday, I can't say anything ugly, just on the off chance that the director sees this. But I'm going to show you this too. So yesterday they asked me, good morning. Yesterday they asked me to come into rehearsal so we could talk about the Violet costume. So they found this dress and a matching overcoat, which is like amazing, like almost trench coat-esque, but it's not stretchy and it's huge on the girl. And so like I know, like y'all know me well enough, know me, you know, that I like my inside to be as pretty as my outside. Well, with costumes, it just doesn't matter. Oh wow, Jenny, that is awesome. So I put this on, and on the, you know, the, how old is she? 13-year-old girl. The neckline is like super low, so I've got to like pull it all the way up here, right? And then I'm like, well, do I just use this dress and find a similar blue to put stretchy panels in the side? Or do I just make a new dress out of cotton lycra? You know? You feel me? So that's one issue. The other issue is we were going to get an inflatable pumpkin costume off of Amazon or like from the Halloween store. But it takes a minute for it to fully inflate, and she wants it to inflate in 30 seconds. I'm pulling out my, like, I don't know. Am I going to, like, MacGyver my own up in here? What's happening? I think a new dress would be faster, easier, too. I think so, too, Jessica. All right, so here's the second problem. What is wrong with my camera? Okay. So this is the Candyman's, what do you call this thing? Blazer. Okay. So this is a white blazer that they bought at, Goodwill or something, a thrift store. And then somebody painted it so it has the stripes. So it looks cool. Feels not good on my fingers, but that's just me. All right. But the problem is on the 14-year-old girl who's playing the Candyman. It is really long and huge. So like her shoulders are a good 2 to 3 inches. Underarm, I need to take it all in. And I'm like, wait, if I pull the underarm all the way up, she's not going to be able to move her arms. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's the whole thing. And poor Jenny was standing there, and this is my first time being a sucker. I mean, being supportive. I signed up. The fact that this is a public video and I'm cracking up. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy for the next month. I think I'm just gonna take apart this blazer. Cut it down. It really is just add on sew, and it looks just take it in here and here. It's good. I mean, the good news is it doesn't matter what it looks like on the inside. So that's awesome. I would like some movement in her arm. So I'm actually thinking about getting a stretch white fabric here. So I can make a gusset in an effort to help the girl move her arms. She might not need to move her arms that much, for costuming too. It works. It's work, but worth it. You first have to accept that the inside does not matter. So Lindy, will they be able to move their arms once I raise that armhole? Like, this is my fear. I'm not making a new blazer. Like a mesh. Yeah, something, Debbie. I actually had that thought, Jenny, that making a new blazer would just be like, I mean, at least it's straightforward. Because I don't even have to, like, it's not like somebody's going to an interview in this blazer. Like, I literally just have to, has to look good from 10 feet away type thing. Wait, Kelsey, you said no. I did that to a t-shirt and it has give. So yes, she'll be able to move her arms, or no when I move up the armhole. And because that sleeve is already, I mean, you can't move your arms very much in that anyway. Oh, that is a good idea, Elizabeth. Yeah. So if you're in the Atlanta area, oh no, she won't. Wah, wah, wah. So what's the answer, Kelsey? I don't think they want puff sleeves on this blazer. I did have that thought too, because Candyman's supposed to be a man, right? That sounded bad when I said it out loud. Jenny, part of the problem with making a new blazer is I don't like shopping. I took a tuck across the shoulder to move the sleeve up. So you took a tuck. Ah. And you can't see it? Well, that's a thought. Where's my paper bag? So, if you want to know why I never volunteer for things, I actually dug this for myself in case anybody's wondering. Not on stage. Well, that's important. I don't really want it to be visible in pictures either. You know what I mean? And oh, thanks. I need that hug. Otherwise, I'm going to be in the fetal position in the corner eating candy corn. Man, my camera does not like me moving. I'm just going to sit really still. Oh, goodness. All right. So, what's going on today? Rochelle has a pattern in testing right now that is like an awesome holiday dress. I am drawing a blank on the name of it, which I should know the name. Oh no, Debbie, I hope not. Bridget, that's the name of it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that cracks me up. So I struggle to come up with names. Rochelle has this whole naming convention. She's very talented. But for Bridget, she quoted Bridget Jones, and I about wet myself. So yeah. Oh my gosh. So I think you're really gonna like Bridget, especially if you have a holiday party to go to this year. Let's hope that you have a holiday party to go to this year, because otherwise you're gonna be like, I don't got anywhere to wear that. But we got tired of not coming out with a holiday dress, all right? All right, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, Debbie, I'm sorry. I had to go have my yeah, ugh. I'm tired of COVID. Isn't everybody? Let me find. I'm supposed to be telling you who won from last week. Pam Smith, you are last week's Tipsy Tuesday winner of a $15 gift card. I'm gonna have you email Tiffany, and her email is info@5outof4.com. I should really give her a real email address. What do you think of that? Well, fine, Kelsey, be that way. I think this dress might be a little cold for you up there in the in the winter. I believe I would have to wear the heavy duty pants that Bridget Jones wears. Oh my gosh, that scene for the Tart and Vicar party where I think that's why I don't like costume parties, because I'm not good at paying attention to last minute changes, and I would totally be the person who comes to the party dressed up and it's no longer a dress up party. I think I'm going to watch that movie. So friggin' funny. So other than that, let me think. We've got Bridget in testing. The skirt is not out sick. It's going very well. I've had 2 requests for hides at my house. Kellen tried to wear my coat to school this morning. Not gonna happen. So I might need to make him his own. And I have some bamboo that is calling my name. That I would really like to make a short sleeve weekender out of. I know it's not really the season for short sleeves, so maybe I'll make it long sleeve. But I have this one short sleeve, as in I left the sleeves off and it just has the long shoulder line. It's not quite a dolman, whatever. And I love it. I wear it all the time. And so every summer that I'm wearing it, I'm like, I really need to make more of these. And then this year, I actually bought fabric to make more of them, and then never made them. So I was thinking I need to do that. That's about where my brain is at. Other than that, I'm working on a shirt dress for Miss Jenny. I got a lot. Woot! I bought Edith yesterday and going to print today. And you're not feeling well. Take care of yourself. Edith did really well. That restored my faith in pattern making because it's been a little dicey lately. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Oh, you guys didn't see this. I gotta get my, hold on. I'm gonna share a photo. Although this is so typical of me. This is the only photo I got of it. Boop, 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 boop. And I promised more, I just didn't make it happen. But I made myself some Mia pants on Friday afternoon. It took me an hour. Okay, it took me an hour and 5 minutes, and I added pockets. Is it coming? Where's it going? Sending. Okay. Because Jeff and I had a date on Friday night. Now, said date. Let's see. Is that gonna open? I'm waiting for the magic to happen. Where is it happening? It's not happening. What's happening? There we go. We went to see a comedian. Now, if you ask me, Jessica, do you follow comedians? Do you like comedians? The answer is no. Not even close. No. But Jeff wanted to go see this particular comedian. And our friends did too. So we went. And it was actually funnier than I expected. How's that for praise? All right, fancy. Did you already see it? Well, now it's on the wrong screen. I'm going to just drag it over here. How awesome are those? That's the only picture I got. I'm sitting at the Fox Theater with my mask on. And this is an embroidered chambray from fabric.com. Oh my gosh, where's my notebook? Because I could be telling you the wrong thing. It was Bill Burr. That's who we went to see. This is Telio Denim Chambray. Yep, from fabric.com. And it feels amazing. And you can see, this is frustrating me. Can you, yeah. I did not press hard enough right there. So I'm going to go back and press them on the inseam. But I pressed the outseam. Oh my gosh, they are beautiful. And I was like grinning from ear to ear the whole night because I had on fancy pants that took me an hour to make. And I love them. I actually, funny enough, I had been wearing Mia shorts all day, and then I switched into Mia pants for the night. It was fantastic. So I promised to get some actual pictures of those at some point. It was very busy, and we went from here to like trying to go to a restaurant after this that was packed, and then it was dark. It just didn't work. So, anywho, good morning, Diane. So yeah, good times, great oldies. Other than that, whew, this might be a short and sweet Tipsy Tuesday because it's like the same old, same old. I'm learning something new. I'm trying to sew some costumes. Rochelle's testing a pattern. Thank goodness for Rochelle. But that's all I got. Mia Monday's a thing. I love it. I finished a pair of Ginny's. I don't even think I got a picture of her. Let me look, because it would be... She actually wore them to school on Friday. And I was like, Jenny, wait, you can't take those. I need to get pictures and a video for my blog post. And she's like, okay, sure. And then she wore them to school. So I have 2 more that I need to finish for her. One is cut out, and I think I've even sewn the pockets on. They just need to be finished. And then the other one is going to be in a linen, and it's not cut out yet. But we both love them. I'm so happy. And it was literally one of those things where I was like, I don't know what I'm wearing tonight. I really want to wear these. I'm going to make them. Go. And then I was like, I am going to do pockets. So yeah, good times. But yeah, that's all I got. So pray for me. Or send me some good vibes or whatever's in your wheelhouse. Because I'm trying to learn something new so I can get out some holiday pajamas. And I'm on a bit of a time crunch. But I'm proud of myself for starting in October instead of November. I've only been, working on these for 2 years. That's all good. Yeah, if you haven't tried, I wonder if I'm thinking about making an Edith to go with my Mias. See how that goes? It's all good. And other news, Reeve did apply to be a Rotary Youth Exchange, and now we're going through the second half of the application that involves teacher recommendations, health care forms, and dental forms, and transcripts, and getting all the forms, y'all. So we have until the 31st to get the second half in, and then there's an interview or several interviews. I don't know. Lots of hoops to jump through. So send her some good energy because it is very prestigious, and Reeve really wants to be a foreign exchange student. So there you go. Everyday Ediths and Mia Mondays. Man, this is a brainstorming coup. I love it. Everyday Ediths. I want to copy Rochelle's Edith with the buttons on the long cuffs. That was really pretty. And that was in my colorway. And I think Rochelle made it for me, but then decided to keep it. I'm just saying. Don't you think so? Oh, I make myself laugh and laugh. All right. That's all I got. It's an early morning for you. 30 minutes in and out. Boom. Go sew. Go make something fabulous and then share it with us. I am going to keep working on my computer. Right? That's what I do. All right. Remember, never stop sewing, never stop growing. Tune in next week. But yeah, hope to see you then. Take care.